A lot of people ask, how do you buy a home and where do you start? You know, and it's truly, so it's really simple, but it's emotionally charged. And because it's emotionally charged, people want to know all the details. And I could say, how do you buy a car? Oh, they go in, name, address, social, birth date, do the application, pick out a car, decide how much they want to put down, decide their payments, drive off with the car. Have 3 days, inspect the car. If they don't like it, don't get it. The rest, sign papers, close, move off. That's the same process of getting a loan for the most part, but it's emotionally charged, so people want it broken down piece by piece by piece. And I want to make sure that I break it down piece by piece by piece. Step one, how do you buy a home? You call a realtor. Call a great realtor, not the person who just got licensed, who was a hairdresser last month or something else the month before. Your dreams, your aspirations, your family, your money in the hands of someone. And you want them to have the experience and the knowledge. And start with a realtor, not necessarily the lender, because depending on what home you're buying, what price point you're in, what area, what type of home, whether it's a renovation or a new build or an existing home, the lender may be different. So the realtor would want to place you with the right lender based on the home that you're purchasing, but call and qualify your agent or your real estate professional if you need one. If you need a good realtor, I don't care what city, state, country you're in, you can call and I can make sure that you get into the hands of someone who's screened and qualified to handle what you need. Step two, be prepared to do a loan app. Do the loan app. Name, address, social, birth date. How much do you make and how long have you been there? And the lender will tell you if you qualify, how much you qualify for, and or what exactly you need to do to qualify for the program and the type of home that you want. Step three, you can now begin searching for a home. Basically, we set you up in MLS, that's multiple listing service, where you get a list of every home that's available on the market that's actively listed. And this list is better than Trulia, Realtor.com, Zillow, all of those, because our sites are actually accurate. We don't care if it's listed with ABC Realty or 123 Realty, you're gonna get the properties that fit what you're looking for. Now, it's one thing that I do want to make sure you understand. It's very, very, very important that when you're giving us the information to set up, or any realtor for that matter, the information to set up your search, keep in mind that when we enter it, it's going to pull exactly what we put in. So that means if you say we want a home in area 1, 2, and 3, and it has to be a 4-bedroom, area 4 will not come up and 3 bedrooms will not come up. So you want to search for the minimum requirements. If you say I need a 3-car garage, but you're okay with a 2-car garage, then say, you know what, I may accept a 2-car garage. When you get the list, you can avoid the homes that you don't like and really just focus on the homes that you do like. But every time there's a change or a new home that fits what you're looking for, it's going to automatically populate and be sent to you. That's one of the values of working with one of our realtors, and that is step 3. Step 4. Now it's time to go out and actually physically see those properties. You've already contacted a realtor, gotten approved, we'll make sure we're approved, you're getting a list of the properties. Well, you now need to pick the homes that interest you. Going in, say you found the home, we're driving up. If you drive up and it's not the area that you like, don't force yourself to like it, drive off. If you open the door and you realize this is not the house for you, then you don't have to look in the closets, no. Your job is to find a home, because realtors, we don't find homes for you. We negotiate the best deal. If you're buying, to save you some money and protect you. If you're selling, to make you the most amount of money. Step 5. Step 5 is when you negotiate and go into contract. And this is when your nerves are gonna come back up a little bit, but you don't have to worry when you're with the right professionals. You're already approved, and the professionals know what to do to make sure the deal is negotiated on your behalf. So get ready to get into your home. Step 6. If you're at step 6, congratulations, it means you are in contract, okay? Congratulations. This is also the part where you're going to get nervous, but this is where a great real estate professional comes in handy because they know what to do, right? But you're putting up earnest money. Don't worry, you could get that back if you change. And you're also probably putting an option fee up, which means you can cancel at any time, okay? So don't worry. But you do want to get an inspection. I don't care if you're buying a brand new home or if your family are all contractors. You want to know what's going on behind the walls that maybe even the seller doesn't know. So this is your time to get your home inspection and negotiate the repairs. That's step 6.
Okay, so
Step 7, it means that you're really, really close to closing and getting into your new home. And that is like one of the most exciting parts. But this is where it gets a little bit nervous as well, because your lender, the loan officer, is starting to ask you for updated documents. So you're wondering, am I getting it? Am I not getting it? Because they're basically going through that process that you're wondering, why are they asking me for this again? They're going to ask you for updated bank statements, updated pay stubs, and they're probably also going to ask you for letter of explanations to describe certain things that have happened in your life. Many times they've probably gotten this in the beginning, and that was the importance of the pre-approval letter. But sometimes they may ask you for things that they did not ask you for originally. Don't be afraid. They're just crossing T's, dotting I's. But this is that part where you're reworking with the lender, and they're going to order the appraisal to find out how much your home is worth and to make sure you're getting it under value. That's step 7. You're also going to need to turn in insurance, because every home that has a loan needs insurance. I want to make sure that you shop 3 insurance providers. No matter who they refer you to, meaning who the lender refers you to or the realtor refers you to, search out 2 others just to make sure that you're getting the best insurance, because that insurance is also part of your payment. Step 7. Step 8 means that you have your approval. You were pre-qualified, then pre-approved, and then you found a home, and now everything's approved. That's like the best. During step 8, all of everything comes together. Gets a little bit bumpy because you're landing, but you can't crash if you've done everything right in the beginning with the right people on your team. But step 8, you're approved and you're ready for closing. Step 9, I'm sorry, I'm so tickled because step 9 really means that we're there, we're at closing. Step 9 is the part where you've been approved and a closing date is now being scheduled. And also they're sending us the final documentation that we need to review. If you're with us, if you're one of our clients, we're gonna make sure that we sit beside you and we do a mock closing to make sure that we review all the financials, all of the cost, where the money is going, and that everything that's there and on that paper is what it's supposed to be, what was promised in the beginning. And if it meets your approval, because you're in the driver's seat, you're truly in the driver's seat, this is not a time to get nervous, this is not a time to panic, but this is a time to realize that everything that promised, everything you've been expecting, everything you've been wanting is right here. And you're just reviewing it just to see what the paper looks like. Step 10 is closing day. And it is a joyful, joyful day to realize that all your dreams are possible and you've accomplished it. And not only did you accomplish it, but you probably have something that no one in the family has ever done. You have something that you can say, I'm driving home, I'm working my butt off, but I have my pot to piss in and my window to throw it out of. And not only that, but my children have a place to call home. And if something should happen to me, God forbid, I have something that I've given them. It's closing day. Stop and smell the roses.